Sidebar Podcast presents a new adventure to enjoy. Join our heroes as they travel through the cosmos, completing bounties and expanding the gate map, never knowing what is going to confront them at any turn. Where will they find themselves marooned this week on Space Quest?
All right, so let's bring it back in, and we will start with initiative. So let me put the. Ooh, I got a nat 1 for the creature. So starting us off is the Baron.
Oh.
Or
Wait, how? I haven't even put my initiative in yet.
Wait.
Never mind, it's part of passive perception. Sorry.
Oh.
Are you
Yeah,
just
that counts then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we doing initiative or are we doing based on perception?
Yeah. So
Based on passive perception.
no, it's basically like at this point, Duran has said his piece, and now is the moment that you guys are acting.
Duran actually wasn't done speaking, but we'll go from there.
Speaking is currently being interrupted.
Yeah, his speaking is being interrupted by action. So this is just whoever reacts first, basically.
I got a nat 20.
Hey, let's go.
Plus?
Plus 2.
All right. Initiative keeper. Who is our initiative keeper, by the way?
Me!
Oh.
I also got a nat 20.
Ah!
Plus?
Plus 3.
Ooh, get
shit.
fucked,
Get
Ox.
shit on.
I guess I could finish what I'm saying, you bastard.
He's still gonna shoot him.
Yeah. Also, by the
what
way,
are you
this
eating,
is
Mahyar? Sorry, I gotta know. This
he's
is
eating
driving me crazy.
popcorn.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
are
popcorn.
you eating it with?
Yeah,
The spider
Like
thing.
the metal spoon. Because it
I
has
was
dressing.
wondering.
It
It's
makes
dressing.
so sense. It makes sense, dude. His
It
hands
makes
don't
so
get
sense.
so. It makes so
know
sense.
what?
His hands don't get dirty.
Just because something makes sense doesn't make it a little out there. But I respect it.
Yeah, that's true. I was wondering. I'm like, is he like straining like broth, like
That's
like
what I
a
was
soup,
like,
and
is
then
it
eating
is
like
it like pork rinds?
He's like, no broth for me, just the fucking vegetables inside.
He's like, I couldn't be bothered to drain my macaroni when I made it, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna eat it.
Not
It's
about
not
that
a
liquid
liquid.
life.
It's like the instant noodles. You gotta have the broth in there. You know, you can't make it dry as hell.
I've
Right.
never seen that before, but I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna make popcorn tonight.
Does everybody put their initiative in?
Yeah.
Also,
Did it
this
start-
this is what you guys are facing.
Oh,
Belligerent.
Ooh, that's way bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was the size of like a small dog.
No, it's the size of a large dog.
You need
I was
slivers to
picturing like
buff
a,
each other. So
demo dog from like the popular Netflix series Stranger Things.
Demo dog. Yeah. Squeaky things. All right.
it's the first up is Darren, followed by I just clicked off
My
the
name
page,
is
followed by
Duran.
Ock.
My name is
Darren.
Oh, you're right, it is Darren. Yeah, I wrote Darren and that fucked me up.
Darren.
It's very much a barren thing to
Yeah.
not know everyone's names properly.
Yeah.
Names are but a construct, and one that he doesn't have the time to bother with. Well, if it doesn't seem like this guy is gonna, be diplomatic about things.
Right now it hasn't reacted. Like it's basically just like watching very intently at your party.
I'm going to be guarded and keep speaking to it for my turn. I'm just gonna say, do you wish to work with my spiel? Do you wish to work with diplomacy? If not, I'll be forced to use other means. What have you say to my requests? And I'm going to just be guarded in case something happens to me.
Like,
So you're taking the dodge action.
I am taking the dodge action just in
Gotcha.
case.
you can take the dodge action as a bonus action, right? But you can also use it.
because I don't want to. I'm not lashing out on him yet, so that's why.
I like how
Me going
Durin's-
first.
Go ahead,
Sorry,
sorry.
me going first wasn't necessarily the best thing to have happened in this situation, but yeah. Go.
I was just gonna say that Durin speaks like a bad anime dub. He's like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
"Choose
yeah.
to fight me."
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely does.
There will be
Yeah.
consequences.
Hello.
Leave it.
Yeah.
And my voice not syncing to my video also
It's
just
perfect.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference.
All right, Ox is next.
All right. In the middle of Duran being diplomatic, Ox shuts down. He was playing like an 8-bit kind of like offline poker game on his HUD. He kind of like he sees this thing walking past, completely ignoring everything Duran's saying. He like saves the game, shuts it down, and then just holds out his arm. He has this like kind of like a Nintendo Power Glove that he made, and he like puts down 2 fingers to form a gun. And a ball of light forms at the end, and then a lightning strike blasts towards it.
Okay, roll for attack. And you guys, just to set the scene, you guys are about, we'll say you guys are a short distance away. So we're using theater of the mind. And right now, what that means is basically if you're a short distance away, you're close enough to get to it on your move, like on your turn. If you're a medium distance away, you're close enough to dash to it. And if you're long distance, that's like out of your range. You basically take 2 turns. So
Close, near, far.
yeah, exactly. So you guys are close to it right now.
Okay. I got a 23 to hit.
23, that will hit. Roll for
All
damage.
right. 3 plus 5, so that's 8 lightning damage.
Okay. 8 lightning damage.
And then as my bonus action, I have the feat telekinetic. So as my bonus action, as my arm is still outstretched, like in the kind of the gun shape, I'm gonna hit a little button on the side, and a blast of wind is gonna come, and I'm gonna attempt to shove the creature. Shove them. How much is it?
5
5
with
feet. Yeah, telekinetic shove. All right, I'm gonna attempt to shove 5 feet.
Okay. Is it a dexterity saving throw, or how does it?
A strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. All right, gotcha. That will be a 19.
That will save.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. My DC is only 15.
Okay. All right. Would you like to move anywhere or do anything?
No, I'll stay planted where I am.
Okay. As it takes a hit, it the plates on its armor kind of absorb some of the impact, but it gets knocked down a bit, and you look around it, surrounding it, like the ground around it almost turns to barbs, and it's slowly starting to spread towards you guys. All right, who's up next?
I think it might be me.
I think.
So,
Oh wait, no, it's Gopher. He's at
I think it's
time
me.
too.
okay.
I'm going to, as I see Ox start to engage this thing, I'm gonna start walking towards it. And how far are we from it?
So you're a short distance, so you can walk to
okay,
it.
so we can
Yeah.
walk to it. As I'm walking up to it, I pass Durin, and I'm like, now's not the time for talking, and pump my suit into overdrive as a bonus action.
Ooh.
What's that smell?
And this is rage, just so you know. As I pump it into overdrive, I get to roll my wild surge, which is going to happen every time I rage.
Ooh.
So
Dope.
let's see. So I like kick the thing up into gear. I'm like pressing bunch of buttons, and like I I mash some button, and a bolt of light shoots out of my chest. Another creature. So it shoots out of my chest towards this like beast thing, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save. All right. That'll be a 13.
Let's see. My DC is what is my DC for stuff? I think it's it's 11. So yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's so that's the bonus action, and I can now use that like light beam. It's powered up as a bonus action for the until my rage is over. But I'm running up to it, and I'm gonna hit it with my hydraulic impact driver, which I have strapped to my side. I pull it out, and we're gonna swing. We're just gonna see how we do.
So as you run up to it as well, right as soon as you approach it, the ground almost sticks to your feet. You can still reach it, but it's almost like dragging you down as if it was difficult terrain.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
21
There
to
it is.
hit.
21 to hit, that will hit.
And I get +2 melee damage with strength weapons because I'm raging. Cool. So, yeah. Oh, that's D&D Beyond. That's not what I want. Okay, so we do 9 damage.
9 damage? Okay.
Yeah. 9
Damn.
bludgeoning as this power pool kind of starts punching at it.
Okay. As you smash into it, the creature recoils once again as its like appendages sort of writhe in pain. All right, who's up next?
Like now.
Sorry. Yeah, it's Inquisitor.
All right.
So Inquisitor looks over to Ox and says, Ox, until now I've only seen you driving this ship, but what you've done with this, with your glove there is incredible. I see you're a fellow user of the finger gun. He pulls out his wrist. His wrist disconnects from his arm, twirls around like he's trying to like swing around a gun, and reattaches, and he takes aim and casts Eldritch Blast.
All right. Roll to attack.
It's a 14 plus 6 for 20.
20. That'll hit.
Okay, I get a 9 plus 4 for 13.
13 points.
Force damage.
Okay. $13 points of force damage. As you blast into this thing, it recoils once again. At the end, like as it recoils, it like it shudders and like some of the plates fall loose on its like body, but the ground around you is now fully barbed, and it's almost like reaching up towards all of you. I need you all to roll strength saving throws.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my dump stat.
Oh no!
Yeah, I got a 11.
I have advantage on strength
Hey.
saving throws because I am raging. Oh.
Well, that sucks.
20.
Funny.
That's such a shitty roll.
18 plus 2.
Okay.
12.
12.
So 9.
A
Okay.
lot of groans coming from
9.
the gang here.
Yeah, I have an infusion that helps with strength checks, but I rolled a 3, so I don't think it's gonna help. So
It doesn't help. What did you get, Inquisitor?
11.
11? Okay, so everybody except for Duran is restrained as the creep just sort of slowly wraps around your legs and anchors you in place. And you hear this clicking sound coming from it grow louder.
we gotta get out of here.
Who's up next? Drew.
If that was the end of Inquisitor's turn, which I'm guessing it was.
Yeah.
Then it is. Wait, did everybody actually
It's the
go? I
doc
guess
himself.
It's me then, yeah, and then the creature. Oh, I snuck in by 1 point.
Hey.
Gotcha, bitch. Okay. This seems like a creature, maybe
Yes.
maybe a beast. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, one
would you
could
call it?
classify it as beast.
Oh. Interesting.
I will. Okay. I was gonna say. There we go. It does have a casting tab of an action, so it didn't seem like it was the thing clicking. It was like whatever the flora around us was, right? It seemed to be making that clicking sound.
No,
not the
it was actually making the
Oh,
clicking sound. Yeah.
Okay, so it was the creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll sort of like make some gross, fucking suckling weird sounds
Mhm.
as my body shifts and moves, and I'll start making clicking sounds to match. I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I'll try and talk to it if it is an animal. It doesn't have like a. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. I'll
It
allow
doesn't-
it.
Okay.
You demonstrate.
The suckling sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a rolling sound.
Yeah.
I want to hear the
I don't know.
suckling sound though.
Well, the thing is, I was trying to make it sound like mucusy and gross, and I just said suckling because that sounds gross. I don't know if he's actually suckling on anything.
It's not.
but
Yeah. The's no mucus.
It sounded
It's not
gross,
wet,
so I
yeah.
said it.
All right.
Anyway, I'll say, hello, little creature. Please surrender your flesh over willingly, and or else we will not be able to grant you a swift and peaceful death. I'd like to. Can I try and intimidate it?
Okay.
If it can understand me, or maybe the spell doesn't work.
Yeah, as he says it, like he's asking where the frozen section is.
Yeah.
I can say
Right.
anything in that tone, and it's intimidating.
I'm trying to scare. I'm trying to spook it.
Okay. So, speak with plants.
No, let's just speak
Or
with
speak with animals. Sorry.
Yeah,
Planimals.
Planimals.
speak with plants is 3rd level, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know why speak with animals is first, and it's the 3rd
Damn.
level, but yeah, I can't cast it yet. Unfortunate.
Doesn't get picked up apparently. Okay, but I'll say it does. It does. Like you seem to be communicating with it. Give me an intimidation roll.
Oh, I have a negative. Perfect.
But the roll.
With the roll
All right, the dice.
is 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah. So the roll actually wasn't bad.
All right. It starts clicking, or like it starts rolling, and it slowly like it does like its strong stance. Give me an insight roll actually, as you're communicating.
Okay.
This.
Oh, insight's wisdom. Nice. Sorry, I don't have any physical dice, mate. Only a 12.
Well, okay. I mean, you still know the. Oh, now it comes up. You still know, like you've studied, like you're a naturalist, basically, like whatever that means in this day and age. But you still know like behavioral patterns. At first, it was like it seems to be guarding like territory. It seems to be like almost like a watch.
It's a watchdog.
Yeah. But it does like as you speak to it, it does like cower a little bit. Like its chest sinks down.
Tail goes down.
Yeah, tail goes down. All the tentacles at the back like go down a little bit. It looks a little smaller.
Okay, good enough for me. I'm not my turn.
Okay.
It should. Then it's its turn, actually.
All right.
It's gonna kill one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says.
Let's see here. Let's see what the. Ooh. All right. So as it seems like it's cowering away a little bit from you, it it tries to communicate back to you, Baron. And like it's not a language, but the loose translation is like it indicates that its home is in danger and it needs help.
Bro, that's so sad.
Endangered animal.
Yeah. And
Killing it.
it like paws at the ground close to the stem. And at the end of its turn, it doesn't do anything like aggressive, but as you look, like it starts to pull energy almost like from the ground itself, and its wounds sort of recuperate a little bit.
But not fully.
Not fully, no. And that'll end its turn. And at the end of its turn, you guys feel this rumbling beneath your feet. Like it still has you restrained, like all the roots around it, but the roots like move and you guys are almost like thrown off balance a little bit. But as it does, you see behind it, the massive bulb expands and then spits another cloud of dust in the air. And as it does, it covers everything around you. And it seems even more re-energized. All right. Who's up next?
I believe it's me.
Is it? I thought
Yeah,
it was-
sorry.
Duran,
I was
Duran.
fucking sleeping. Yeah, it is.
Duran remembers in this moment that the whole entire reason they've come to this place was due to a bounty that they were searching for to make some extra cash as a crew. So he hits his glasses display to determine whether or not this creature he's speaking to is what they're trying to get a bounty for. So,
So
like,
Duran knows that, like, basically you guys all know that any bounties that go through the like Arakoth gate, the mysterious gate that has like strange origins, they're all cryptic. It's never straightforward what you need to find or what you need to do to complete it. You only have like sort of a riddle basically given to you at the start. And then basically it's up to whoever goes and takes on that bounty to figure it out. And then at some point, like once it's complete, this is all just here that you hear from past experiences. You'll know when it's complete because like your systems, like your whatever computer systems are calibrated to the gate map, and it'll immediately unlock another node, and that will allow you basically to determine if it's complete or not. And as you pull up your HUD, there's no indication that it's a bounty.
he just sighs He just rubs his hands together. And I did notice that it had retracted, right? After
Yeah,
Baron
it-
talked to him.
it's like presence, like it recoiled and it went down a little bit. Like it shrunk in its size.
And it was pawing at a specific spot on.
Yeah, it was pawing like towards the stem, the root, like the.
I'm going to approach it with my hands out like it's Jurassic Park and it's a raptor.
Okay.
I'm just like keeping my distance from it, and I'm walking over to the spot
You're
next
circling?
to the tree.
Okay. It's harder to walk. Like at this, like it's gonna take basically. You're gonna have to dash to move up to it because everything around you is difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
I dash up to it. Just I was trying to be ginger, but I'm like,
As you like, and as you do that, like you're hopping, because the low gravity is like, and every time you hop, like you guys see the ground almost reach out and try to grab him before he leaves the ground, but he's a little too quick as you move all the way around, and you
Yeah,
reach
I'm-
the base of this stem.
I'm going to look at that spot. Is basically what my intention is.
Okay.
Because I'm using my people skills to recognize that this thing isn't being hostile to me.
Yeah. Is your dash an action or bonus action? Bonus.
Sorry.
Bonus?
actually.
Bonus.
It's
You can use
definitely
step of
the
the wind.
bonus action.
Yeah,
When you
I
might
use,
need-
I use
you
step.
might-
I'll use step of the one. I can use one of my points.
Okay. Yeah. Then in that case, like you can use your. So you can choose. Do you want to just look to see what's around there, or do you want to like actually look to see if there's like some.
I'm
Like,
actually
are you
looking to see-
investigating or are you perceiving?
I'll let you know in 1 second.
Hey.
I am investigating.
Okay.
Wait, you are?
12.
Well,
Oh, yeah, you're
Okay.
a monk.
so you're looking around at this stem, and like from the actual like from your initial investigation, what you can see is this thing is coming out of the ground, but its roots and like whatever it's originating from, like this massive bulb, it's in the ground. And this is like, it's almost like there is something underneath. You don't know where like the entrance lies or anything like that, but you know that like this is but like the top, like the tip of the iceberg, basically.
Okay. That's my whole thing then.
Okay. All right. Who's up next?
Ox is up
All right,
next.
no one says anything, so as it starts to pull back, they'll be like, "We got him now!" And I know that I'm
Trying to
restrained,
get
so
away.
I got disadvantage on attack.
Mhm.
So I'm going to pull my arm up. I'm gonna hit a few buttons, and a net's gonna like come up on the edge of my thing with like it's a metal kind of like barbed wire net. I'm just gonna hold it out, and then this net's gonna fly off towards it. It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a big fat 7, my guy.
Ooh, okay, it fails. So it's gonna take 3d6.
Ooh.
Bludgeoning damage, even though it's razors. That's 8 damage.
Okay.
And it's considered chained. It's not restrained, it's just chained. It can't move, but it can spend all of its movement on its turn to wriggle free.
Okay.
Wriggling free ends the spell and provokes attacks of opportunities from nearby creatures.
Okay. As it gets captured, and then it starts like clicking once again. It's time with a little bit more force.
End of my turn.
Okay. Who's up next?
It is Inquisitor.
Wait, isn't it Gopher?
It's
It is Gopher. That's what I meant to say.
I,
I got
see,
you.
see the net fall on this thing, which is right in front of me, and
Yeah.
just yell, "Good shot, Ox!" And I'm like, I just go
Well,
for a punch, like bare fist kind of thing.
Okay.
Just be like, "Oh, this thing's got such good metal. Look at all this stuff we can get from it." And I'm gonna unarmed strike.
Okay.
And it's I technically have disadvantage because I'm restrained. So
Is it also restrained?
Oh yeah, I guess do I have advantage against it if it's
It's
in the net?
no. So it specifically says, it doesn't say that it's restrained. It says it becomes chained, and a chained creature cannot move, but it can. So like,
Ah.
it's not technically
Okay,
restrained.
That's fair.
It's just it's a
Yeah, so I'm gonna miss, but that's okay. I attacked, so it doesn't end my rage. And the overdrive is still going, and like a light beam, another light beam just like shoots at it from my chest as this big old mining light bulb, like almost like a headlight, is on the front of my suit, and power is like leaking to it in all the sort of there's like sparks flying off the suit, and it just shoots like another beam of light. It makes
You
it
just got
con save.
you flick on the high beams, basically.
basically.
let them know it's
so
on.
Yeah.
So it has to make another Constitution save.
Con save. Nope. It rolled a 3.
Okay, so it is now it takes 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
Somehow digitally the dice looks cocked. but it
It's
says 4.
cocked. Interesting.
4 radiant damage, and it is blinded until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
That's it, and I can't do anything else because I can't move.
All right. Who's up next?
That's me.
Now it's Inquisitor.
Inquisitor sees this chained dog and thinks, "Good, time to put it out of its misery."
Oh god. dude.
Oh boy.
It is blinded, which means attack rolls
Good.
against it have advantage.
But I have disadvantage, so it can't.
Yeah, so it'll
cancels
just
out.
be a
It
straight
cancels,
roll.
yeah.
Okay. Well, oh, hold on. Are the vines like continuing to grow, or they've just grown around me?
They've grown around all of you, like basically holding you down.
But they're
So
not
you-
continuing to grow, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll to attack. +6. Oh shit! It's at 12.
Well,
Yeah, it's a
that
hit.
will not hit as you take aim and fire. But as you do, like the roots like tighten around you and throw off your aim, and it just fires wide,
Damn.
pinging off the giant stalk.
All right. I'll kill you next time.
All right. Are you doing anything else or?
No.
Okay.
Chilling.
Leaving him with that sick line.
Oh wait! Can I go? Oh, no, never mind. That'd be a bad idea. Never mind. Okay. I was gonna go into
What?
my
Don't-
genie bottle, but I'd probably get more trapped. I'd fall like in between the vines.
Just disappear. All right. Baron.
Yeah. Okay. So I heard it say that it's trying to protect its home and it sort of scratched the ground.
Yeah, it's like pawing around the stalk, like where Duran is, like nearby.
I'll say, wait, everybody. This creature needs our help. Perhaps it will donate some of its flesh afterwards of its own accord for my research. We can go on our merry way. And I roll intimidation on my whole party.
It works. I don't
Yeah,
even feel like I can fight that. Yeah.
I voluntarily fail that one.
No, I'm just letting my teammates know. I suppose that taking that time would probably take a whole turn, right?
I'll say like it's you can yell that out while you're.
Can I-
doing something.
Try and shimmy free from these roots.
Sure. Yeah. Roll a strength check.
Oh. I sure can't be anything else?
Yep.
Okay.
It's restraining
Ah.
you. I mean, you can try something else, like a spell or something, to try to
Hmm.
get away from him.
That is a good idea. Well, I could turn into a creature, but I don't have anything to turn into yet. Maybe this dog.
That thing.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. You would have to kind of communicate the CRs with me like later on or something.
Yeah, well, I have like an idea of like how we can figure out.
Sure.
Like, yeah,
Okay, that sounds good. But for now, no, I'll just do a regular old shimmy. 11.
11. Still restrained.
Oh
Still held
no!
in place.
I'll start secreting liquid.
Just starts dripping down.
Yeah.
Your front.
Try and lube myself up so I could just pop right out.
All right. Now it's the creature's turn.
Correct.
It surveys you, and like just Duran, you see like the creature, its gaze meets yours as it looks at the rest of your party, looks at you, and then it starts bounding towards your direction. You get an attack of opportunity against it, Gopher.
Yeah, I think so. I've been told to stand down, but I see this thing like it's bounding towards one of my party members.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, "Oh no, you don't," and try to like. Can I use an attack of opportunity to grapple?
Let me think.
Can, like
I
would wanna,
guess
like,
it.
reach out and grab the chains. I don't know if that counts or if that's
Wait,
just
did-
a sentinel thing.
I want to say that I don't know. I don't know the rules. It might be a feat.
No,
If-
no, it's not a feat. It normally
okay.
can't, but technically it is an attack. Like you can
Yeah,
spend
yeah, that's
one of
true.
your attacks to grapple. So
Okay, if there's not a feat that covers it, then yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Okay, I will. I'll just do that then. And so grapple is
Strength.
strength check, right? Or is
Yeah,
yeah? I have advantage on strength checks because I'm raging.
but you
Wow.
the
have
last time, so
yeah, but it is an attack roll technically.
It's an attack
So,
roll. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll
Uh,
say straight roll.
Yeah. So I'll roll here, and I mean, yeah. So,
Ooh.
nat 20. Now,
I-
I would have advantage because of the blinded, but it's disadvantage because of
Yeah. Yeah, it all
Brilliant.
just
so
evens
it,
it,
that
yeah.
I think it's just one. So it is a critical grapple.
You have also you have like some sort of idea that it doesn't need to see really.
Okay.
Like you get some sort of sense like it knows exactly
Sure,
where you
sure.
are
Yeah.
as
Knows
you
where I am.
grab it before it can get away. You like basically wrap around one of its legs and keep it in place. It looks at you and its clicking intensifies. And it like almost cracks. And then Duran, right in front of you, the wall of the stem parts open. And you see a deep chasm below you. And then you feel like you feel almost a push. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So the vagina of the
Yeah, exactly.
The vagina of the
Open
penis.
Yeah.
the vagina of the penis has opened itself up and
Exactly.
it's pushing me away. What
Very
what
nice.
saving throw was that? Sorry.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 24.
24. Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like you're almost being guided towards it, like your feet are caught underneath this and like it's pulling you towards like down below, but it like you manage to kind of wriggle yourself out. and after that, it just lays down, and the doorway kind of closes once again.
Are we under the restraint condition, by the way?
Yeah, you
Because
guys are.
then we would have disadvantage on all our deck saves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, except for Duran, who saved.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good.
Yeah. All right. That'll end its turn.
Ryan
Okay, well,
Duran.
back to the top then. Yeah.
I see the door open and I go, finally, I can talk to somebody from around here that can have a conversation with me. And I walk up and see if it'll open back up again. I'm like,
Now that you know where it is, like you can see there is like a seam, but it has been closed. Like it seemed like it was the one that opened it up for you.
I look to it and I look to the rest of my crew. Who I view as my crew, despite the fact I'm very much a stranger. And
Yeah.
I say, everyone, we have to go in here. I think the creature's letting us in. And I turn my headlamp on for my spacesuit so I can see when it opens up.
Yeah.
And I just I'm just like ready to go in when it opens again.
Okay. All right. Do you want to move anywhere or do anything?
I want to make it so the rest of my group can get in if given the opportunity, so I take a step to the left of the door so I'm not blocking.
Okay. And then you're basically readying your action to jump in while...
If necessary, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
This seems like the smartest thing for him to do in this.
All right. Who's up next after that?
Ox is going to. He really wants to finish this thing off. He has the feeling, that it's almost dead, but.
Well, it keeps regenerating.
He's gonna listen to Doc, and he's gonna try and get out of these vines. So he's gonna try and get himself out. So it's a strength check at disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, disadvantage. Does restrained give you disadvantage on?
It gives you. Oh no, it doesn't. Only
No, it's
dexterity
dexterity,
saving throws. Okay, so regular roll.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's natural 15, but I'm going to expend a charge on my one of my infusions. So to help get out, I'm going to same thing. Like I'm gonna pull up my my power glove again. I'm gonna hit a button.
Yeah.
And it's just going to send out this magnetic pulse that just like basically fires off around me in a little radius, and it's just gonna blast the vine. So I'm gonna add an extra 5, so it's gonna be 20.
Okay. Yeah. You escape out of the bonds.
And I'll run towards the vagina in the penis.
All right. So you'll get halfway there because the ground is still pulling down on you.
Cool.
All right.
Can I use my bonus action? The telekinetic. Can I push myself an extra 5 feet?
Like does it go? Yeah. Does it go off of attack rolls or when does it?
As a bonus action, you can telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. It must succeed on a strength saving throw, or be moved 5 feet away from you. A creature can willingly fail to save. So could I just hit a button and send like a jet of air behind me to push me an extra 5 feet?
I'll allow it. You move an extra 5 feet forward.
I do like the Iron Man where I like put my hands behind me, like just blast off a little bit of air.
Instead of blasting off, you just hop forward 5 feet.
I see my O2 ticker just drops a little bit. Like,
yeah. Great. Who's up next?
I think I am.
Gopher.
I'll try to rip myself out of these. Well,
Okay.
breathe the restrain. I assume that's an action and like a
Yeah.
strength. Okay.
Yeah, that's an action.
I think I will have advantage on that. The restrain doesn't
Yeah.
affect my checks, just attacks. So we have 15 plus 4, 19.
19. Yeah, you break free, and you still currently have this creature grappled.
Yeah, I think so I break the restraints and I just start dragging the chains with this creature in it towards the thing and be like, all right, thing, open up. And I'm pulling it along and my suit sort of powers down as my rage ends.
Okay. So as you're pulling it along, it's slowly like you can see around you the like barbs that are coming out of the ground are slowly subsiding, and you are slowly like you're almost moving quicker as this creature, like you notice as this creature like moves over the ground, the ground itself is coming to meet it and almost gliding it along. But yeah, you make it up to the door.
Okay.
And is that in your turn?
Yeah, I'm just holding the dog on the leash,
All right.
So-
Who's up after?
I think it's me. Can I cast disguise, or I guess what's it called? Cast disguise self to make myself like thinner.
Well,
and then
it
just step out of the bandages.
it's
Or,
it's an illusion. It doesn't actually change your.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't change your physical size.
Okay.
That'll be alter self. That's a different spell.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
a good try though.
Yeah,
can I take out my knives and try cutting it?
sure. I'll say if you're trying to cut it, I'll say you can roll with advantage.
Okay, sounds good.
So give me a strength roll with advantage.
Wow. I got a 3 and a 12. So 12 plus 0.
12?
Oh, wait. I guess my knife attack is plus 3, actually. Yeah.
Well, it's still a strength check from
Oh,
like
it's
for yeah.
okay, yeah, it's not attack.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
So if you're still stuck in there, as
Oh.
much as you hack and slash at it, you're still in there.
This wasn't as easy to cut through as the mycelium from earlier. Go on, guys. I'll catch up with you.
All right. Who's up after?
I think it's me. I will once again try to. Are the roots like still holding us, like fighting us?
They're slowly, yeah. They're like the ones that. So, looking around, you can see the ones that attacked it. Like they're still actively like trying to hold them. For you, they're almost like drifting, like subsiding.
Okay. So can I still try and wriggle a little bit free?
Yeah,
Or, like-
I'll give you advantage because it seems like whatever is reacting to it. Yeah, it seems like it's almost allowing you.
Okay. Oh, well, they're both really good. Okay. 18.
18. Yeah, you managed to wriggle out.
Free. Okay. I will mosey on up with the rest of the group, and I'll say, can I speak to the dog or not? No.
Yeah, it's still it lasts for 10 minutes.
Please open your sweet hole for us.
All right. Open your sweet.
Hey, I'm just trying to help things along.
All right. As it. All right, and that ends your turn.
Sure. Yeah. Before
Okay.
I say anything else, down there.
All right.
Fuck.
All right. So as you guys, as you start as everybody congregates around this large stem, the creature is still being held by Gopher in his power suit and still wrapped around in chains. It almost wriggles and like it's still struggling to get out of the chains. Seems like it doesn't like it, but as it's being forced towards it, it shakes its head, and like you can see from the parts that are touching the ground, the roots writhe and start opening and forming like this semicircle, and you look down into complete darkness. And as you guys do, we'll stop initiative here because it doesn't seem like you guys are in combat anymore. You guys hear all the way out from a distance this loud, thunderous boom, and like the sound of lightning just emanate, and the ground around you shudders.
Guess they landed.
I'd say so.
All right, let's go. I'll walk up and I'll jump into the darkness.
All right.
I follow Ox.
Yeah, I'll go as well.
Bold move. I'll jump in, like dragging the dog with me.
All right.
Yarp.
Yarp.
Dog's like, why would you guys jump? Why would you? There's stairs right there. You didn't see the stairs.
The campaign ends right now as we fall like down into the
You guys
abyss.
fall 100, yeah.
Like the other guys were on the roof. Like, you think of what I'm thinking?
Aim for the bullshit.
Yeah, every single episode is us with a new cast of people because we killed the full cast. Yeah.
It's like that
All right.
show Russian Doll.
So you guys jump down. Inquisitor will say like the roots subside from you as
Okay.
well, and you're
Over.
like running to catch up as the gate is closing
No.
before you. Roll give me a dexterity check for me.
The squelch noise as he either makes it through or thud
Okay.
as he hits.
So hear me out. I got a 2, but
He really wants to.
All
go.
right,
I got a
let's see.
three total. But hear me out. What if I go into my vessel and somebody grabbed me?
It's like you do like the reverse Indiana Jones of like your hat goes in but you don't.
Okay, I'll say you go into your vessel, but somebody has to catch you.
Okay. So
Alright.
Trust me.
Yeah. So who's like like what are you yelling to your companions as they're
my
jumping
legs,
down?
my legs have been damaged. I won't make it. Please, somebody catch me. And then
Are you
you
gonna
hear
need
the
someone with
swirling
just-
wind, the wind around my body swirl, and then I start to collapse in on myself, and then all of a sudden, whoop! And then all you see, my body is gone, but all you see is just a magnifying glass. I'm waiting for one of you to catch me.
I reach out my dexterous grasp.
All right.
Oh.
Give me a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Wait, I want it to be a coin instead.
Okay.
It's a coin now.
It's a coin. All right.
Oh, it looked like the light was hitting your
Yeah,
eye.
the light.
Magnifying glass is cool.
Yeah.
I kinda
So
like
I will say this is slight. This is a hard test. I'll set the DC. I'll let you know. It's at 15. So
Oh,
See what you
good
get.
God. Yeah, you're staying on the other side, man.
Bruh.
it just blinks off the.
Oh, I got a 5. We'll catch you on the other side.
So as he reaches out, the gate closes.
How,
And-
how far
Oh,
how
it's got
far
my
away
hand.
is he as the gate's closing and the coins flipping through there? How far away is he from us?
He's still probably like 10 feet, but it's like the momentum's moving because it's low
Aaron
gravity.
really wanted you to
Yeah.
say 5 feet so
Yeah.
bad.
I really
Yeah.
did.
I did want and then it closes and then tink.
You guys hear that?
Wait, can I get Lucina to like slide me under the door or whatever, or slide me through some cracks?
How long does Lucina last? Because the unseen
An hour.
servants. Yeah, it's been longer than an hour. You guys have been trekking.
Can I just cast her again though?
All right,
Well,
see
you're in
Inquisitor.
You're in the vessel now.
Yeah, you're in the
See you in a
vessel.
bit.
So we'll
This
see.
is-
We'll
Okay.
see. We'll
We'll
see
do
what
it.
happens when you
We'll catch you on the other side, hopefully.
when you come out. But as everybody starts falling down, can you get Inquisitor? Can you get out of your vessel?
Yeah.
whenever you
it's,
choose?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Like
just
a
the action.
Pokeball?
All right.
Yeah, it's literally like a Pokeball.
All right. So the rest of you guys just start falling, descending down slowly, but still, you are falling. You're free falling. What are you guys doing?
And I make my way to the wall and try to
Screaming.
jam my hand in to slow me down as we're going. Like, I don't want to like slow down completely. I just want to limit my rate of accelerating downwards.
I put myself out like this so that I'm as big as I possibly can be with the suit. But I'm trying to fly and squirrel it a little bit. Like,
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I do have some rope, so I'll probably reach down and like open a compartment and try to like, pull it out, and literally just like sort of as I'm falling, like fling it, try to ineffectively.
It's just flings. It's still in the air. Yeah.
Fling the rope up and like just hope it catches on something.
Yeah, it's
Because
not
I-
really gonna catch on anything.
because I have the suit on and I'm falling.
Yeah.
Like I shut off the vocal comm for my suit, so like all you can just hear is like ah, and I'm quite clearly still screaming, but like it's shut off, so you can just like
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And Baron, are you also just free falling?
You know how I think it was the second Austin Powers and falling out of the window for like forever, and he grabs that chick and puts it in front of him. I'm gonna grab the dog and just like move the dog in front of him.
All right.
It's sort of a you see how things get bad.
All right. So as the dog, like as you grab it from the clutches of Gopher and you start moving it underneath you, it like you're almost like it's like spooning you. Like it's big spoon, your little spoon, and it's like curled up around you, and you feel yourself slowing down. And you look around, like there is no light. Do you have dark vision? By the way?
I have lights on my suit. I have 2 lights on my suit.
Okay.
I have
So
dark,
go ahead.
I have dark vision, and I also have lights on this suit.
Okay, so we'll say like there's a 20-foot radius, or 20-foot radius of light around you guys, and then like 20 more feet of dim light. But other than that, you can't see anything. But you notice, Baron, that the creature is slowing you down because the walls themselves, like the roots that are coming in from the walls, are pulling away from the walls and like latching onto it, and it's slowing you down.
I mean, we can't be falling that fast. It's low gravity anyway, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you can still accelerate to go
Yeah.
quickly. You're just accelerating slower than you usually would, but you can still hit some pretty fast
We'll
terminal
land on a
velocities.
soft mushroom. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's like Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It'll just be like brrrr.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how far you fall. So as you guys are falling, Ox and Baron, you guys have managed to like, you're sticking, like you guys have slowed your fall a little bit. Duran, give me give me a dexterity roll to see how well you can like squirrel suit this out.
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say you slow, like you do manage to slow yourself from just like straight pin falling, and you guys continue to fall down. And as you guys get nearer to the bottom, you see actually like a red blinking light coming from the bottom. And you see the bottom is coming very quickly. Baron and Ox, you guys know that you've managed to slow yourself down enough. Sorry, go for. Are you doing anything to slow yourself down, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm telling
Give
these
it.
other guys who are slowing down to grab my rope.
All right.
I'm not falling for that one again, Gopher.
Yeah, pull my rope.
We're all in this together. Everyone held on.
We are not in this.
Is anybody grabbing his rope?
I think to
Nope.
myself that I have the exact same desire as what the Baron did to the dog to do the same thing to Gopher, but I'm just upset that I jumped down before him because he's behind me, so I can't do it.
Well, you're slowing down, and
Yeah,
he's
he's
going
vomiting.
down. Yeah.
See me like
I was also holding on to the chain of the dog.
Yeah. So we'll say, yeah, if you still
Yeah,
have we'll say if you still have the chain, like you are being yanked, like you are slowing yourself down slightly. So
This poor dog, dude. It's getting
it's like a
It's
Looney
getting
Tunes
ripped
fault.
apart.
Like he's like fine, they just get like
Just minding its own business. These
Yeah.
fucking strangers crash land on his planet.
See,
Yeah.
Kicking his
see,
ass.
but I'm like below hanging on to the dog.
Yeah.
So all you guys, the dog and you, will just both land on top of me.
yeah. So as you guys slowing down, and the bottom comes up, and you guys at this point, the only one free falling still is Duran. You're getting like right to the bottom of this, and it's just a large chamber that opens beneath you. Are you aiming for a particular place, Duran, or
what can I see?
The bushes,
in
of course.
yeah?
at the
So
moment?
give me a perception check for me.
Oh yeah, I don't see shit. That was a nat one.
That one? Okay. You do see, like, you see him. Yeah. He's got his eyes closed.
Just screaming.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you don't see shit because you got your eyes closed. But like
Yeah.
every now and then, like you hear, like you still see the red light, the blinking light from your like through your retinas, basically, like through your eyelids, and you know something's gonna happen. But as you guys all come down, Duran, you land with a thud. It does seem like the ground is cushioned a little bit, but you still take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, the mycelium
I'm
saved you.
happy. I'm proud to be the first member of the group to take damage in this campaign. So, welcome everybody.
Hey.
I've broken the.
Yeah.
well done.
All right, and the rest of you guys, as you guys have slowed yourselves down enough, Ox, as you're going down, the mycelium's almost grabbing your arm and like almost yanking you up, and it's now become like basically a reverse ski lift as you're going down the side, the side of the
elevator music.
yeah. But yeah, there you go, a little Waltz of Wonderland. But as you guys all slowly reach this chasm, what you guys see before you is you see this large obelisk in the center of this massive cavern. It's wrapped in all of the mycelium, but on it sits like some sort of metallic device, and that's the thing that's emitting this pulse. And as the pulse illuminates the entire room, you guys look around and you see tunnels every single direction, all vertically, all little wormholes that spread out from this singular location. And you see these little creatures scuttling, almost like centipedes, but with tentacles for legs. And they seem to be scuttling around further away from you as intruders have landed. As you guys look around, you see in one part of this cavern, there's this sort of metal contraption, that's just placed, jutting out like a sore thumb in this entire cavern of mycelium. And next to it sits like a little domed bubble tent. And as you guys are kind of taking in your surroundings, we'll cut to Inquisitor, who's at the top of the cavern. Still, we'll say you got out. Are you still in your coin form or in your vessel?
I'm just relaxing the coin form because there's cushions in here, there's some nice rugs, tapestries. He takes out a cigarette, he puts it in.
Wait, 1 sec. I think your mic's like blowing up or something.
Oh.
Is that?
Well, sounds fine for
That
me.
wasn't for us.
Oh,
It's
okay,
fine
that's
with me.
probably me then.
Okay, so he takes out
Sure, that's better. Yeah.
he takes out a cigar, puts it in his mouth, and using his intake fans, he takes a draw.
Okay.
And he pushes it back out, and he's like, "Ah, I can't believe they didn't catch me, but I guess I couldn't get there myself. So
Okay.
what to do now, Lucina?" Lucina's there, just
You
filing
cast
her
her.
nails. Yeah.
As you say that, you're just leaning back behind this stock, just loitering, the casual, the Inquisitor look, the signature look.
Yeah.
You hear a commotion, like very close to you, and you look to see, like basically this area is in sort of like a clearing, and all around it is like a mushroom forest. And through the mushroom forest, you see this flash of light and sparks fly, and you see another one of these like dog-like creatures get blasted into the clearing. And it's sizzling, and it's on fire, and it like has this death rattle that just like cries out and just withers away. And you see two figures walking out of the clearing. One very large, probably stands about 8 feet tall, and one very small, probably stands about 3 feet tall. And these humanoids walk out, and they look towards your direction, and one of them just points their rifle at you.
Inquisitor takes the cigar out of his mouth and offers it to them and says, "So, what brings you to this part of the forest? Taking out trash like this dog here?"
The big humanoid. He reaches out and he looks at the cigarette. Oh, thanks. The other one. Poppy. He slaps it away. Don't take that from strangers. He looks at you. What the hell gives? I thought we were the only ones that took this bounty.
Well, I'm here on hire. I'm up for you to hire even if you need help with this bounty.
This guy.
What do you charge?
Oh, just a percentage. We can figure out the details later.
He looks you up and down. Listen, I don't know what you're doing here, Buster, but you're gonna have to move out of the way. Because me and Poppy, we're taking this for ourselves. And he points his He points like this rifle, and it looks like basically a Tommy gun, but with lightning arcing inside of it.
So he points it at who? Me or the dog?
Yeah, it's you. The dog is dead. It's just
Okay,
like
okay.
withered away.
I didn't know what he meant by we were taking
No.
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem. You hear?
Hey, I'm unarmed here. No guns, nothing on me.
All right. And they start like looking around.
Okay. Do I know what the bounty is?
There's so again, you don't know what you're looking for because this is like an untraveled node. But all you know is like it's something cryptic. But you know that the fine folks at Kess, like the Kenneth Edwards Space Station, the people who posted the bounty to explore this place were willing to pay a hefty sum.
Okay, I'll tell him that bounty prize from Kess is quite the prize, isn't it? And then I slowly put my hand towards my jacket and I say, "Don't shoot. I'm just getting out some papers for you." And then he takes out some, I guess like a badge or whatever that he used, like prestidigitizes a badge or something like that, and says, "Check this out. I'm certified. I can help you get this bounty."
Mm.
It says FBI female body inspector.
Yeah. Give me a deception roll for me.
Hey, let's go. Deception +6. Come on.
Here, I have a
Ooh.
scroll of
17.
pedigree.
Yeah, a scroll of
It
pedigree.
looks like the AI art version, like he put it to
Yeah.
say FBI.
Yeah, okay. Can you run that? Can somebody run
All
that?
right. So you hand this to him. This checks out, Poppy. Say, this guy's the real deal. Listen, guy. We'll split it. 30, 30, and then the rest to me. 40%. How's that sound?
Sounds like a deal.
All right. He hits the stem. Now, how do you get in this thing?
The stem of the... Oh,
Yeah.
how did they get in it before?
It
How did
opened up for them. It seemed
Oh,
like the creature
dog?
opened it up.
Okay,
yeah,
the dog.
for them.
Okay. So I'll tell him, well, looks like you just killed your key here. This here dog is... seems like it has the power to open these things up. Have you found any more?
He looks back at the dog. Are you serious? You know what? Poppy, blast them! And they both just point their guns at the stem and just start shooting. Like it's very close to you, but they
I'm
are.
gonna join them. I'm gonna start shooting with them.
Alright.
No, wait. I don't want them to know I have finger guns. I'll throw a knife.
You'll
I'll
throw a knife.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so you guys all just start firing, and it does start to wither away like a little hole. So as you guys are cutting away a little hole, what are the guys at the bottom of this little cavern doing? Cut to-
You okay there, Duran?
Oh yeah.
That was
Not-
it was an impressive noise you made there when you hit the ground.
I think that was my sternum.
I've never heard such a noise before. Thank God there were so many bodies for me to fall on.
Yeah, do you mind getting off me?
Go for
Yeah.
it. You survived?
Oh, what a pity.
Yeah. Oh, no.
That light that's blinking, does it appear to be organic or does it appear to be
It does not. It looks very man-made
now
or human.
as I stand up and wince, I'm not a betting man, and I look over at a member of our party, but I have a feeling that could be the issue right there.
2-to-1 odds.
What?
2-to-1 odds that is the issue.
Are you taking the cash for it right now, or?
Well, I think you're good for it.
All right.
All right.
So
10 pesos.
Go for it. Use your big meaty claws to take that thing off.
Well, what about
Well-
this tent? There's a tent right here. Do we want to maybe check out this dome? Maybe there's someone in there. Also, here I'm gonna start handing out. I have I pull out of my little pack 5 flashlights. They're just my little. I have like my tinkers. I don't know what they are. They're not
This is Tinker's
infusions.
flashlight pack.
Oh, magical tinkering. I can have 5 objects. So
Ooh,
each one
just
is
five.
a small flashlight, and it has 5-foot radius of light.
Okay.
So they're not super bright, but I'll hand them out, and there's like one extra for Inquisitor that I just kind of like leave on the floor.
Just put down on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, Durin, before I do anything with my big meaty claws, tell the Baron and his dog to get off me.
Baron, you heard the machine. Get off him.
Okay, I'll get off of him. I'm not gonna control what the dog does. Dog can do whatever it wants.
Gover stands up, he like pushes the dog off, and
He pushes the dog off, and the dog is like, it sits like at the bottom, and it just stares, and you can see like a couple of the tentacles like point towards the crystal, and it shakes, and then you can see as you guys get a look around, every blip from the light, you can see the creatures that were like shying away, these like little scuttling centipedes, are coming back and slowly carrying, almost look like ore, to this crystal.
Do I, being a sort of a mine aficionado, does it look like some kind of like mining operation where these bugs, or sort of maybe little drone robots, whatever they are like automatically collecting ore and bringing it? Like, would I be familiar with a system like this?
Roll. Give me a. Let's see. I'll say a history check. And
Okay.
I'll say you have advantage because you are from a mining operation. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a 20.
The dice giveth
Nice.
and they taketh.
So it's nat 20. So 25.
25. Okay. All right. So, you recall like this goes back to like the origin. Like this goes way back. This is like Animal Kingdom stuff where like you've studied that the greatest miners in like Earth's history and in like the history of civilization haven't been humans. They've been insects. They've figured like the way to actually gather resources and the way to coordinate things. And this definitely looks like one of those operations. What they're doing is like this is a resource gathering operation, and this seems to be one of the cores. You imagine one of the deposits. And as you're like observing this, taking it all in, you see like the creatures, these scuttling creatures, like centipede-like creatures that bring the ores and like almost present it to this large obelisk, and it absorbs it. And you see like little glints of energy. And as you do, like the light flashes.
Aquarius, good news for the engine. This place is full of ores of some kind.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna walk up. I want to look at this crystal as well. I've spent a long time studying the gates. Does the when the ore goes into the crystal, does it look like the same type of like weird physical phenomena as it looks like when someone goes through a gate? Like, is this ore being transported somewhere?
Give me a interesting. Give me a Arcana check.
Arcana, nice.
Arcana.
That's a natural 14, but I got a +7, so 21.
21. Okay. So interestingly enough, you've studied gate travel, and you've studied like how things move from point A to point B. This doesn't seem like it is. It seems like it's almost being absorbed into this thing. And like studying it you can tell that it's like the whatever like metallic, like essentially it's like a clamp over the obelisk that's been installed has like two conduits, like metal pipes that run from the implement, like the clasp, down towards the tent.
I guess we better check out that tent, eh?
Indeed, we should. Just kind of looking around, and is there anything around the tent, like in terms of like, I don't know, loose gear or like any kind of stuff that looks like it's inhabited? Or
Sure,
does it seem like old and like kind of abandoned? You know?
Give me a perception check.
21.
21. Okay. So as you guys get closer to the tent and you're surveying it, it definitely looks like there, like it hasn't been inhabited for a while, but you do see like kind of tools and stuff scattered around. Are you looking inside, or this is just like doing an outside perimeter?
Yeah, we'll check it out inside.
Okay. Inside is a whole different story. Like the tent, the door is open. Like there's no airlock or anything on these tents. And inside you see just a bloodbath. You see like limbs strewn every which way, and you see like, you count probably 3 or 4 bodies if you were to put them back together. That's how many beings inhabited this this little tent. And you see it's like some sort of like operation here.
Hey Doc, you mentioned something about harvesting organs. I think we found you some.
You say free organs? I'd love to see them.
I've never
just gonna
seen
start
you happier,
picking
Doc.
up. That's a wide selection. Start picking through for some good shit.
Good shit.
High quality. Is it old?
Yeah.
Hey, actually, can I make some sort of medicine? Like, I don't know what you would do for this. Like, to try and see, like, is it old? Like, how long has this stuff been here?
Sure, give me a medicine check. And as you're doing that, we'll cut back to the Inquisitor and his newfound pals at the top of the stem. You guys have finished blasting a hole through. It seems to be recovering every time, but like as more energy hits it, it widens the hole. Inquisitor, what are you doing after the hole has been erected?
I'll say, well, it's open now, right? They can see.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say, I believe we should be following this hole down. Let's go. And I want to see, like, what do they look like, really?
Okay.
One's tall, one's short. And...
So you can see, like, the one that's in, like, the small one, he's doing all the ordering. And he's got pale green skin, like yellow eyes, and he's got these sharp teeth and this grin that just almost sends shivers down your spine. Metaphorically, of course. The large one, he's a massive humanoid, but that's where like he almost looks more like a bear than a human. It seems like he's had some sort of implants or something in his upbringing has brought him up to look like a man mixed with a bear.
Okay. Can I say... No, I don't want to raise suspicions. I'll just tell him. Okay, let's. I just want to tell him to jump down there, but we can jump down there.
Okay. Well, after you.
Okay then. He jumps. Inquisitor jumps down. I'm assuming that gravity isn't too bad as they float down.
Yeah, but you are still speeding down.
Okay. Okay. So like I can like shoot wind out of my hand.
What do you mean? Like the
Let me see here. Gust of wind. It's an
Ooh.
action. Strong
He
wind.
goes down
60 feet-
faster.
Yeah. 60 feet long. So can I just shoot that and like?
Sure, yeah. You can basically like shoot down and have like the other two jump in after you.
I won't save them though. I don't want them to be. Like, I want them to benefit anyway. I want to see if
Okay.
whatever was dropped for me. Can I see if it? Can I look to see what's? I guess I won't. I wouldn't know that. But can
Yeah,
I,
you don't know. Yeah.
do I
so-
see anything when I fall down based on?
Well, yeah,
past
you see a lot of flashlights like looking around. You see it like you know your party members have already landed, basically.
Okay.
And you see like this large obelisk as you start tumbling, as you start slowly making your way down. The other two, like you see the look of panic in their eyes as they just stare at you. Fuck! As they start falling down.
I yell at them.
Do
Brace
something."
yourselves.
Yeah. The little one like looks around, and he you can see like he clicks his heels, and he has like little thrusters in his boots, and he just tackles, like slowly pushes the big guy into the wall. And the big guy just grabs on.
Damn, I want to kill them so bad.
And they start slowly coming down.
I want to loot them so bad. Okay. Do I understand what the flashlights mean, or like other than they've just been there?
No, like the flashlights are moving. Like your party members are moving around.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
like you
okay.
can see the light from the bottom.
Oh, I'm not on the bottom yet. Okay.
No. But yeah, like at this point, we'll say you have reached down. You've touched down, and like you basically see the same thing. Every few moments, like a red light blips and illuminates this massive cavern.
Can I say on the way down as they're falling? Can I say, gentlemen, I didn't catch your names. I'm Inquisitor. Who are you?
My name is Rufus, and that's Poppy. Rufus.
Rufus? Okay. Rufus?
Yeah, Rufus. You making fun of me?
Oh, Rufus.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It took a second for my dialogue translator to process what you were saying,
Guy, eh?
Good save.
but I understand now. Rufus and Poppy. Seems like there's another party that I'm familiar with at our destination point. Please hold off on attacking, as they will be able to guide us towards our bounty.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this an ambush?
No, sir, this is just
You
one of the means. Let me finish, you. Well, let me finish.
And as you say, let me finish. You guys both land.
Okay, as we land, do I see like my crew around me?
Yeah, you see where is Duran standing?
I'm
Are you
off
in the
to
tent?
side, pretty much where I fell. I didn't make it to the tent yet because I'm still just kind of getting my wind back.
Okay. He's like hunched over, like catching his breath.
When it comes
Okay.
down though, I just go, Q!
Inquisitor's head swivels around and it's like he's doing complex calculations if he should just try to attack them immediately or try to play this off or what to do. So he tries to say, he tries to. Okay, so his head swivels to Durin, and like he winks, I guess. one of the LED eyes like
Like-
wink,
Yeah.
and Durin knows this from their short travels beforehand that this means like play along, basically.
Sure. Yeah. We'll say you've pulled this old
Universal signal.
the bait and switch.
His head swivels back
play.
his head swivels back to the two, Rufus and Poppy, and says, "These are my subcontractors." Can I roll for deception on that?
Yeah. Sure.
Fuck. It's a 9.
A 9.
Yeah, including bonus.
Okay. Subcontractors, eh? This guy looks pretty tough if you ask me. He looks at the guy who's bent over, still still catching his breath.
Toughest around.
All right, so
I spit up a little bit of blood that goes off.
that's the dribbling down. He looks, and at this point, like the two of them, like everybody has landed, and they're just holding their guns. Like they're not pointing them at you, but they're holding them in a manner that says like they're ready to tussle if need be. Now, fellas, let's just take it nice and easy. We can talk this out.
Pleased to meet you. The name's Duran Delano. I didn't quite catch your name. What is it?
He holds out his hand. This guy, this short little humanoid, walks over to you, and you can see as he gets closer, he's got the pale green complexion of a goblin, and a sharp row of teeth. Rufus, nice to meet you.
Rubus.
Rufus.
Rufus.
It's Rufus. It's so hard to say.
I look over at cute Rubens. I don't recognize the dialect. Is it regional?
No. And this is my partner, Poppy.
I look over at Poppy.
He's this massive towering figure, just waves.
Ah.
I want to say to him, the deal's still on. 30% for me and my subcontractors, 30% for Poppy, and you get the rest. Isn't that right?
I like the sounds of that. And as
What are we gonna pay my subcontractors? I point at the rest of the group.
and as you point, we'll look over to the tent. What are you guys doing in the tent as the Baron's harvesting organs? What did you get on that roll, by the way?
I got a 3.
No, sorry. Yeah, Baron. It was
it was a natural one.
natural. Okay, so
I don't know how old these are.
Yeah, you don't have really an idea, but yeah, you're.
But I'm gonna take an armful of them anyway.
Okay.
A bountiful harvest.
A bountiful harvest. Gotcha.
I'm just gonna
I
walk
think-
over and help. I'm gonna help the doc harvest, just because I recognize when someone's really good at their trade, and the way he's just carving up the whatever the remains of the body parts. I'm like, all right, I respect this man.
Much obliged.
I think
Over.
that Gopher is just kind of looking through the gear and supplies left behind, figuring these guys who were in the tent probably don't need it anymore.
Nope. So you're just packing it all in.
I'm seeing if there's anything worth taking.
Okay. Roll a. Let me see. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh. Loot roll.
8.
Oh,
8.
fuck off, Evan.
That was the worst one.
Damage.
Okay. So let me see here.
It was scrolling past all the cool shit we could have.
Yeah. None of this. None of this. Don't need any of this. Don't need this.
You gotta
Um,
leave that stuff
oyster
for later.
mushrooms.
You know, you can't
Yeah.
start with all the cool gear. You gotta progress towards it. You know,
Yeah.
you have to have stuff to look forward to.
Yeah. Okay, so what you find is, so you find a couple of, You find 3 vials of healing compound, health potions.
Useful.
Yeah. And then
Bad listeners. that little work.
yeah. And you also find a couple of syringes. They're packed away. Like you can see, it's a box, and 2 of them had been used. And on them it says anabolic compound, alpha. And I will say, you've been around mines long enough to know, like this is the stuff that people take to kind of increase their strength a little bit. It's basically a potion that increases your strength.
And there's 2 of those. Sorry.
Yeah, 2 of those.
Cool. A potion of kill.
Anabolic compound.
It's called anabolic. I can send you the.
Is it actually? Did you
And
put it
then-
in?
No, it's not. It's not.
healing
in-
compounds.
Okay.
Potion of frost giant strength.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, that's what you can find in the thing. And as you guys are looting the organs in this here tent, you guys hear commotion outside the tent.
Does Ox step out first? Yeah, I want to say something to Ox.
Well, I'm helping Doc. So
We can walk out together if you want.
sure, you want to hold my hand?
I'm holding all these organs. All right, what?
Oh, I looked down and I'm holding the hand of one of the arms. This'll do. All right, walk out the tent.
As Ox walks out, I look over and I say, Ox, I point over to Poppy and I say, I found some spare party members that could help us on our expedition towards this bounty.
I make eye contact with Q and I'm like, yes, hello, welcome, party members. Do you have a ship?
Yeah, we got a ship.
Oh, did you?
What's it to you?
Did you? Well, we, the magnetic field around this planet, we kind of crashed down. Did you have any troubles or?
No. You kidding me? Nothing for the old rusty foil.
Oh, nice, cool. So how far away did your ship land? What direction?
I don't
haven't
know.
had a oil in years.
A little over that way. Why? Why are you so curious?
Oh, because we saw another ship coming down, so we might have more company. And I don't really want to split this bounty any more ways.
Well, clearly, there's a lot of subcontracting going on here. So who am I talking to? Am I talking to the leader right now?
Oh, I'm but a lowly subcontractor, so.
The name's Duran.
Yeah, Duran's
the
your
leader.
guy. He definitely talked to him, and I'm just gonna go back inside the tent.
You're our guy.
Yeah. What do you got to work out here, folks?
You got a little something on your. No, sir.
That's. I go to wipe it off, and it's boom. I hit the I hit the glass, and I just put my hand down. Yeah. Yeah. What can I do for you?
So, where's this bounty?
Oh, you think we're just gonna give it up that easy? You're the main contractor here. You tell me where the bounty is.
Starting to think you guys have no idea where it is.
No,
I'm
we
starting to think that
certainly
you want. Oh, you go ahead.
we certainly have some idea, but perhaps we could get a more fulsome picture if we were to combine our information and analyze.
All right, well, the gate map said unity stems from the root, or from the seed. We are simply the pods in which it spreads. I don't know what the fuck that means, but we were in a stem. Now we're in some sort of pod. And something about thieves. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Or did you say thieves?
Feed.
Can you say that
Beans?
again, Drew? Unity.
Feed. So the actual phrase was
That's what he said at the
unity
beginning.
stems from the seed. We are simply the pods with which it spreads.
Ah. Pods. Let's spray their delicious milk for the land to grow fat off of.
I think. Well, you know, I'd be willing to tell you some of my information for a higher cut.
Let me see. He starts counting your party.
Oh, they're subcontractors. You don't worry about them.
All right. Here's the deal. I don't know shit, and you guys don't know shit. So let's work
I think
together.
I know more than shit, though. You don't know shit. I know some.
All right, what do you know?
Well, I'm not going to play all my cards. That's not how this works.
Smart.
What are you bringing to my table? I invite you for dinner, and you do not bring the bread? How are we to eat the soup without the bread here? Rubus?
Rufus. It's Rufus, and he
I
starts
look
gripping his.
over at Q as I'm doing this to kind of hope that he's catching on that I'm trying to aggravate these people.
Yeah.
So
He's rubbing his hands, but not really.
you come down here. You come down here, and you think that I'm going to subcontract to you when you don't know anything, diddly squat. Quite frankly, I seem to be the master contractor here. 50% or no dice.
Roll an intimidation check for me.
Can I lord over him?
23.
Ooh, never mind. I don't even need
Damn.
I have a strong intimidation.
Okay. The goblin looks at his companion. All right, Poppy, we're a little out of our depths here. All right, 50%. That's the deal. 50 to us, 50 to you. How's that sound?
No, 50 to me. You can talk to the rest of them. I'm kidding. That's fine.
I
Ah.
was gonna say, what the hell?
Hey. You know what? I like that.
52 it is. All right. So I look over towards the tent where everyone else is, and I look at the blinking light. And then I ponder it for a moment, and I wonder if Duran's smart enough to wonder if the light is the situation. He can talk a talk, but I'm not positive of his ability to walk said walk.
Okay, roll an intelligence check for me. Or you can do Arcana if you want.
It says the phrase was unity stems from the seed, where simply the pods from which it spreads.
Yeah.
And is
Yeah.
the whatever is saying that in first person, is that what the bounty is?
That was like the cryptic clue that
So, like, is the bounty an item or a person?
you're not sure.
What
Or
the-
a situation. The bounty could be to fix something if there's an issue.
Interesting.
I did an Arcana check for 8.
8.
Yeah.
You look and you see red blinking light, and you know red is a bad color. So
That's true.
Q, destroy that light.
He takes out his knife and throws it.
okay, give me an attack
Q,
roll.
what the fuck was that?
You said destroy, right?
Yeah.
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Ping. It hits, but it hits with the butt end of it, and it just bounces off up.
And this light is on like a big obelisk.
Yeah. So the obelisk itself is like
Wait, Can I use a bonus action to
What?
do 2 weapon fighting and throw the other knife?
Sure. Yeah.
I got a 9 again. What the fuck is this bullshit? I got 12 plus my bonus, whatever.
Another one. Yeah. So the
Cool.
obelisk, the light is like a blinking light on top of it, and it's like it's a clasp, so it's like a metal implement basically. It looks very unnatural on the obelisk, which is just made out of like almost stone, but it has roots spreading from it.
I hate to be that guy, but where is the crystal involved in this? Because there was a crystal, right? Is it part of the obelisk, or is it something else?
No, sorry, the crystal is the obelisk. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's
Okay.
like a
Oh,
crystal
oh,
obelisk.
Okay. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay. It seems like something's been attached, affixed to the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I? But so I'm not carrying these. Can I shove them in like a jar, or some sort of
Sure.
research jar thing?
Mason jar.
A mason jar. Yeah.
They're actually called space-in jars.
Ah.
I'm gonna walk up to Rufus and Poppy.
Yeah.
And say, I am but a lowly subcontractor of these fine bounty hunters that you have made acquaintances with. But in my line of work, it seems like these, and I like pick up one of the little centipede things, and it I say,
It's like scuttling.
these are pretty valuable mining machines. Disregarding the fact that it's a living insect, I say I'm gonna say these are actually micro drone rovers auto mining. You could take a few of them back for a pretty penny.
Yeah, but that's not how this works. We find the bounty, and our map tells us we got it.
Yeah,
I'm holding one of these things, and it still doesn't show that we got it.
not it.
No.
My mistake. More for me. And I just stick it into a compartment.
Start sticking it. Okay.
Can I climb up to the obelisk and grab it to see if it changes my map or something?
Sure. You're climbing all the way up on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's easy enough to do.
All right, good, because my strength is shit. So I'm
Like,
glad.
and you're in low gravity, and the dog. So this whole time, like the creature is just observing you guys, and it's still pointing towards it. And as you climb on top, like you're basically sitting on the tip of the obelisk, and you see this implement, this clasp around it, just blinking.
Oh, so can I like try to break the clasp off of it?
Sure. Give me an attack roll.
I'll do it Eldritch Blast this time, but I'll do it from like my hand, so it looks like I'm using some tool they don't know.
Trying to hide for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Well, coming from somewhere. He's got some sort of weapon.
I guess 16.
16? Okay, roll damage.
1d10 plus 4. Hey, I got 13 force damage. The force
13?
spell. Yeah.
Okay. You hold your hand out, and this dull thud as the glass just cracks. And the clasp slowly opens. And as it does, like you guys see the conduit that's running from the clasp back to the tent like start to glow red. And as it does, like you start to see smoke coming from the conduit. And
Oh, good thing I'm a robot. I don't need to breathe.
well, the smoke and then the obelisk slowly starts to crumble.
Does anything happen to my map? Like when I have the whatever was on top of it?
What's that?
There was
It
like
start-
a crystal on top, right?
No. You're like the crystal
It's
is
made
the
of crystal.
obelisk. Yeah.
Oh,
The obelisk is
okay,
made
okay.
of crystal,
obelisk.
but it is
We're gonna get it
expand-
eventually.
Yeah.
I seem to recall Rograx
Six
climbing up a
1-foot holes.
strange obelisk
Ah,
to
he
get some
did.
kind of item.
Yeah.
So does doing anything change anything on the map or?
Oh, as you're observing it, like the ground beneath you is falling because the obelisk that you're on is slowly disintegrating. But
Okay.
as your eyes are affixed to your map, or like your sensors, your visual sensors are affixed to the center of the map, a light goes off on the gate map. Objective complete. As you start falling, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Can I shoot Rufus in the face in the air?
Damn.
Wait, no, hold on. I'll do dexterity saving throw. I want to
Okay.
yell. Yeah, okay, they don't know that the map is like solved, right?
No, everybody knows. It goes on
It
everybody's
shows for
screen.
everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to tell them. Well, let me do dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Fucking 4.
In that moment, can I start climbing the wall of the inside, like to
Okay.
get myself back out?
Sure, yeah, you start
I
climbing.
recognize that like we've succeeded, and I'm just going. I'm getting the fuck out. Like I'm
Okay.
starting to go out.
I say so 4 plus 1 is my dexterity saving throw. But I have a question. Like, how does the compensation work? Does the money go to me, and then I have to, or like? how
No,
does
so
it work?
the compensation, it's basically the bounty hunters take whatever prize or whatever the solution was. Like the actual bounty itself is when it's active, what ends up happening. So this is basically like the mechanics of the bounties. The bounties themselves, like whatever prize you get, that's yours to keep. The actual act, like what the corporation is encouraging, is to unlock more nodes on the map. So anytime a bounty gets completed, another node gets activated on the gate map. So that means that your bounty is complete. Like you just go in and you claim that you were the ones that did it. And you get the
But what if
you get
other
the
people
money.
claim that though?
Well, like
Or
you have to
on
have some sort of
maps.
proof.
So
Basically.
can I grab pieces of the obelisk then?
It's crumbling around you, and you did roll a
What-
5 as you fall down. As you are falling, you land, and something like pierces in your back, and you take 5 points of damage. It's like you're skewered in the back, and you're like basically held up atop in the air as the obelisk it's just crumbled away to dust, and you are on like this basically tetrahedron that's sitting on a pedestal that was inside the obelisk. It's basically like this hedron, and it's like in your back, embedded in your back right now.
I say to the group, crew, I believe I've found the bounty. It's currently impaled inside of me.
Mhm.
Can I get some assistance here, please?
And as you guys say that, the conduit starts glowing fire red, and then you just start hearing this slow beep, like this beeping sound, and then boom. The metallic like transformer essentially next to the tent explodes as it's overloaded with power, and you guys are all just tossed every which way in all directions.
Am I in the vicinity of it, having already started trying to climb?
You're like halfway. Duran's like halfway crawling up to the side, while the rest of everybody is just thrown. Like the explosion, it's more of a shockwave than it is like damaging, because all around, like the creep almost like the structure, the organism almost tries to envelop it before it expands too fast. So the explosion is muffled, but you guys are tossed every which way. And as you guys are looking around, sorry, go ahead.
I would say just for flavor, because I went back inside the tent.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You can tell me if this is okay or not. But Ox kind of understands things mechanically very well. So as soon as he saw the clasp and like the conduit going to the tent, he figured, oh, there's probably like a switch in there that like turns off the like connection for the conduit and the transformer. So he went back inside and he was like just basically looking through to find this switch. And I imagine that he finds it and he's just about to turn it off when all of a sudden everything just explodes.
Damn.
This massive explosion just rocks this cavern. Everybody goes flying every which way, and people are banged, bruised up. And as you guys come back up from essentially this massive explosion in this cavern, you look around and you see all of this, like, all of these roots slowly start to decay and fall away. And the creatures around you, the creatures that were like the dog, the scuttlers that are crawling around, slowly start moving down the tunnels and like essentially escaping. And as you guys come to, we'll end the session there as you guys figure out how to collect your bounty next time.
Wait, that was Space Quest, Episode 1, Part 2. See you for the next one.